He swore to kill Conor McGregor.
I'm gonna get in there and destroy this dude.
Beautiful shot by Chad.
Connected.
Nice deep breath. Conor McGregor is elated.
What happens next is epic.
On the jaw. Fight.
Chad Mendes said the most annoying thing to Conor McGregor,
I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna destroy him.
and later paid for taking the beating of his life. But he wasn't the only one who made this deadly mistake. 6 world-class fighters thought they could break the Irish superstar with their words. 6 fighters learned that when you mess with a savage, you get savaged. This is what happens to fighters who trash-talk Conor McGregor and got destroyed. Welcome to Punch Club, fellas. Here we go. Number 6, Chad Money Mendes, the wrestling assassin's fatal error. Team Alpha Male's deadliest weapon. A man with 18 career wins and knockout power in both hands. A wrestler so elite, he'd taken down everyone until July 2015. At the UFC 189 press conference, Chad Mendes stared into the cameras and delivered the line that would haunt him forever. Conor, do you know what wrestling is? When you're getting submitted, you're giving up, which means he is weak-minded. The crowd erupted. This 2-time title challenger was convinced his grappling would crush McGregor's striking. But when fight night arrived, it was a hurricane. Round 1 belonged to Mendes completely. 4 takedowns landed.
That's a big power shot. And he gets him down.
5 minutes of ground domination, brutal elbows, open cuts on McGregor's face. The Irishman looked helpless underneath the wrestling machine. Round 2 started identically. Another takedown by Mendes. But championship fights expose everything, including cardio. With 3 seconds remaining, Mendes made his $1 million mistake. Instead of surviving the round safely, he stood directly in McGregor's striking range. Boom! A vicious left uppercut snapped Mendes' head back. McGregor swarmed with follow-up shots until the referee saved the unconscious wrestler at 4 minutes and 57 seconds. The man who questioned if McGregor knew what wrestling was learned what precision was the hard way. Number 5, Dennis the Menace Siver. Experience meets devastation. 15 years of professional violence, 33 career fights, a German Terminator who survived wars across 3 different decades, but all that experience meant nothing against youth and speed. During media day, Siver's confidence was bulletproof, talking trash about Conor. He can stick that prediction up his ass. When I'm done with him on Sunday, I'll be the one laughing. I'll bring him down to earth with a bang. The German promised to smash his face in and destroy McGregor's title shot dreams.
Meiner Schläge oder Kicks ihn trifft, dann wird auf jeden Fall K.O. gehen.
The prediction Siver told him had come true, but the other way around. Number 4, Diego Pitbull Brando. When Pitbull meets Lions. Former WEC featherweight champion, 13 career knockouts, a Brazilian savage who'd survived wars in the toughest gyms on earth. But Dublin wasn't Brazil, and McGregor wasn't just another opponent. At the media workout, Brando delivered the most disrespectful assessment in MMA history. The guy punches like a girl. I don't know why he's so popular. His striking sucks. I call him a clown.
So this is why I call him a clown, you know.
The Brazilian Pitbull thought his jiu-jitsu and power would the Irish striker and humble their golden boy. 9,500 Irish fans had other plans. The atmosphere was electric as both warriors collided in the center cage. Brando secured an early takedown, but McGregor reversed midair like a cat. When they stood, the real education began. Crushing body shot folded Brando in half. You could see his confidence evaporating with each breath. Then came Dublin's Declaration of Independence. McGregor's signature left hand connected with surgical precision, sending Brando crashing near the fence. Ground strikes finished the lesson at 4 minutes and 5 seconds of round 1. The crowd exploded as their king proved Irish girls punch harder than Brazilian pit bulls. Speaking of animals getting tame, Louisiana had its own diamond ready to break. Number 3, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. When pressure creates cracks. The interim lightweight champion material, 19 career knockouts. a Louisiana warrior who'd never backed down from anyone. A diamond shatter under the right pressure, and McGregor had found the perfect angle. At UFC 178 Media Day, the Diamond was ready for war. I'm gonna break him. All that talking won't save him when I start landing shots. This pretty boy is getting his face rearranged. Pure emotion poured from every word. Poirier truly believed his warrior heart would overcome McGregor's mouth. Violence beats veracity, right? The MGM Grand witnessed poetry in motion. Both southpaws came out blazing. McGregor controlled the center cage while Poirier pressed forward aggressively. Then the psychological warfare began. Mid-fight, the Notorious One started trash-talking while throwing punches, getting inside the Diamond's head in real time. When Poirier ducked to avoid the mental games, he ducked directly into destiny. McGregor's left hook caught him flush behind the right ear. Perfect timing, surgical precision. Poirier crumbled to the canvas. His warrior spirit was no match for technical perfection. Louisiana's finest had been cut, polished, and shattered by Irish brilliance. But if diamonds could break, what happens when McGregor faced the Underground King? Number 2, Eddie the Underground King Alvarez. Royal treatment goes wrong. Bellator legend, former lightweight champion, the nastiest street fighter Philly ever produced. A man who'd eaten bombs from giants and kept walking forward. But even kings can be dethroned by better royalty. At the UFC 205 press conference, Alvarez dropped the most devastating verbal bomb in UFC history. You were on welfare. You ain't no man. You took money from single mothers. Don't talk to me about money when you're broke and begging.
You ain't no man. You took welfare.
Okay,
don't talk about money. You took money from single moms. Single moms go on welfare, not men.
For the first time ever, McGregor was speechless. The welfare attack had landed. Alvarez felt invincible, heading into Madison Square Garden. Then and there, history's most brutal title fight unfolded before 20,427 witnesses. Round 1 was systematic destruction. McGregor's first left hand sent Underground King tumbling. Alvarez got up though. Second left hand dropped him again. Still, he rose. The third knockdown in the same round should have ended lesser men, but Alvarez had survived Philly streets. He wouldn't quit. Round 2 lasted 3 minutes and 4 seconds. McGregor unleashed a 4-punch left-hand symphony that finally silenced the King permanently. 3 knockdowns in round 1 finished in round 2. The Underground King became the Underground, buried by superior skill and surgical precision. Yet, even royal beatdowns couldn't compare to what happened when a decade-long emperor faced judgment. Now, number 1, Jose Scarface Aldo, the 13-second execution. 10 years unbeaten. 18 straight victories, the most feared leg kicker in MMA history, a Brazilian emperor who destroyed every challenger for an entire decade. But empires fall in single moments, and McGregor was about to create the most shocking collapse in combat sports. During the World Tour press conference, Scarface had enough of the disrespect. He's in my head. I've been a champion for 10 years. This guy has fought nobody. When I'm done with him, nobody will remember his name. He was convinced his experience, his leg kicks, his championship DNA would end the Irish invasion. 1 decade versus 1 dreamer. On December 12, 2015, MGM Grand Garden Arena became the site of the impossible. 13 seconds. That's all it took to end a 10-year dynasty. Aldo charged forward with his signature right-left combination, the same feint and hook sequence that had destroyed opponents for years. But McGregor had studied this moment in his dreams. The Irish striker stepped left and threw the perfect counter. Both men's punches landed simultaneously, but McGregor's connected first. 10 years of dominance crumbled in 13 seconds. Aldo lay unconscious as 16,516 fans witnessed the impossible. The longest featherweight reign in history ended faster than most people could blink. 2 follow-up hammer fists were just paperwork. The emperor was dead. Long live the king. McGregor wasn't just a fighter, he was a prophet with a left hand. 6 opponents, 6 perfect predictions, 6 devastating knockouts in under 17 total minutes. From 13-second destructions to championship dominations, he turned trash talk into brutal reality. Wrestling, experience, power, heart, toughness, legacy, nothing survived that left hand. The lesson? Your mouth can write checks, but your fist better cash them. 6 world champions learned this face first on the canvas. So now the question is, who really could have beaten him? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell. This is Punch Club, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.